Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Yeah, been a while. I honestly thought this kind of warranted me to voice my, well, not content, because either way, I assume this is gonna be a goat fuck to rival Gettysburg like everything else. But Mass Effect. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Actually, no, yeah, it is. The showrunner Dong Young suppress urge to make racist joke. Came out to say that no, that they are not reworking the script for the Mass Effect show they're making for Amazon to appeal to non-gamers. I don't believe him. I think they are doing that mainly because unlike some people whose names with Penilis, I don't give 500 chances to an industry that quite honestly has shown a propensity for being fuck-ups time and time again because they are always failing upwards. And also, this is Amazon. I did make sure to look some of this up to make sure my memory was working right. Amazon has shown a propensity for fucking up Royal as of late. The only things they have made that seem morally worth a damn were Reacher and Terminalist. And even then, anyway. So, I do not trust them. This is also the same bunch that basically shot down the one chance we've had in a while at an Elric Imelda Benet show, so I may or may not have a bit of an axe to grind and want to see them burn about as much as I want Bethesda to. But I do not believe they are not. The only reason why I think we got that response out of this guy is because basically they at least know they have to give the illusion that they are pandering to the fans somewhat so they can milk money out of them, at least with that first episode. Because we know they do this every time, whether it's sci-fi or fantasy, they fuck up real. Mostly with fantasy, that seems to be more of Amazon's fuck up. I assume they're trying to branch out into fucking up something that's sci-fi related, because, let's see, they fucked up 2 fantasy shows, Rings of Power and the Wheel of Chime. And both were made by a bunch of contemptible douchebags who, quite honestly, are proof that it's not talent that gets you anywhere, it's who you know and who you fucking blow. Also, looking at this Doug Chung guy's face, much like with Kevin Feige, I don't like his face. It's kind of the same with Hideo Kojimbo. I don't like his face either. But that's just me personally. I'm weird like that. When my mind says this guy is a douche and he's probably going to stab us in the back, I tend to listen. Oh, also, I should also not forget, not only did they fuck fantasy shows, they also fucked up Fallout. Royally. In fact, I consider this just another example of the contempt Bethesda has for New Vegas and the people who made it and the people who love it, because last I checked, Todd Howard and them still had some input in the show, and also even their shows require patchwork. God, Bethesda and every complaint you could ever have about modern game studios, Bethesda is the epitome of it. They rely on that crutch of patchwork to get anything done without looking like idiots. And God, I look forward to the day when I wake up and hear that they've been liquidated, figuratively. And it kind of sucks because I think if you went back a few years and you told me, in maybe college, after the goat fuck of Mass Effect 3 was over with and Mass Effect Andromeda had just been done and I found out we weren't getting any DLC editions, so some things are probably left unresolved, I might have been hyped for a Mass Effect show, because Mass Effect the universe is a fun universe. Hell, it's got books. There are books set in it that are pretty cool. And comics. I didn't bother with the comics because I didn't care. I only got one of the books, Revelation, because I wanted to learn more about Saren. Because I think Saren was a cool character, even for a villain. He's one of the few villains in Mass Effect I actually feel some pity for, other than the Elusive Man. But, like, it is a cool universe, and the fact that it took this long to get anything else with it is kind of sad. And worst of all, it's in an age of fuck-uppery. Like, okay, we recently got another game in Legacy of Kain. It has also been a fuck-up from what I understand. Like, this is the worst time in history to be getting anything new in terms of, like, franchises you used to love, because they are relying on cashing in on them member berries. I do not trust these people. I wouldn't trust them to make fucking salad. They're probably one of those schmucks who puts relish in it. Then again, I also don't like salad. Actually, let me rephrase that. I wouldn't trust these people to wipe my ass or prevent a house from burning down. What makes you think I would trust them with a franchise I used to love in high school? Never mind the fact that I was not as hardcore of a fan. Like, I was only able to play Mass Effect finally when it was on the PS3, I believe. I played a little bit of it on the Xbox, but not much. And after that, I was sold. And then Mass Effect 3 dropped, and let's just say I now know how the black kids feel on Father's Day. No, that's not good. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I now know how Asian parents feel when their kid fails to get into Harvard. I'll probably go to hell. I might get some death threats for that. I don't give a fuck. To any Asians who are going to fuck with me, go ahead and make it public knowledge. I don't care. I'm kidding. But yeah, that game was a major fuck up. Probably mostly because of a leak. I wish they'd kept the original story idea they had because it was cool. But anyway, so that fuck up happened. And then all this happened, and I was just like, this would have been cool. Like, I would be more. Also, I have to ask, like, if it was a case of either they were going to adapt the games, or I don't know, maybe they wanted to make something about the wider galaxy as a whole, I'd be down with that. Maybe, I don't know, we could follow Garrus between the events of Mass Effect 1 and 2. Maybe follow, I don't know, another alliance. Actually, they could have also done something like I wanted with a Fallout show. Don't have it follow like the grandiose story of where you have to save the world or whatever. Just have it be like you're following just almost the kind of like with Firefly, the day-to-day stuff that people deal with. Only with Mass Effect, it could be a case of you're still seeing people deal with large-scale problems. It's just not the biggest of large scale. Actually, that would be fun. That, or I don't know, have it be about just another N7, just doing some other stuff, or maybe actually, no, better yet, a mercenary. I wouldn't mind seeing a Zaid character trying to walk the fine line of being a simple man trying to make his way in the galaxy and try not to lose his soul completely. Or, I don't know, just not get killed after selling it and losing it horribly. But that's just me. Admittedly, my mind goes for the dumb shit when it comes to stuff I would like to see made. But yeah, I do not trust these Amazon. I do not trust the people making the show. If I am wrong, I will gladly eat crow and own up to it. I have done so in the past. But I do not trust these people. The industry has shown a contempt for gamers as a whole, and actually in nerd culture as a whole. I think they resent how popular nerd culture has gotten and how nerds reject their attempts to adapt their stuff, and I use the word adapt in massive quotation marks. It's a bunch of dickheads who are creatively bankrupt, so they just take someone else's stuff and try to make stuff and use it like a skin suit. Don't believe me? Look at He-Man. Anyway, that's my thought on the matter. Have a nice day, Yema Ohid, and embrace eternity, I guess. Oh, also, don't trust Asari. Those blue-skinned bitches, they are manipulating with boob magic. They manipulate you with boob magic. Don't trust them. Do not trust the blue boobs. Also, Garrus is the good friend in the whole franchise. Anyway, have a nice day. Yema Ohid and all that. Bye-bye.